And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm here with another market video. Nothing crazy today, just a little quick little market video to bless your Saturday. So we got some new XP challenges I just wanted to go over. Win the weekend. So they're limited challenges. Make 2 3-pointers with a 76 player and triple threat offline. Pretty easy enough. I'm not going to go into explanation. Just play 5 limited. I've played 4. I got my championship ring. I'll probably play 1 more just because. Bulls limited point. Score 8 points with a Bulls player in a limited game. And limited double-double are the 2 that I have. Oh, and limited assist, which honestly, that's just double-double. Easy enough. I just haven't really gone out of my way to do it because I've been doing gameplay videos. So the reason I wanted to bring this up is Bulls limited points. In addition to that, we got like 10 points with any Nuggets player, and I think we have a couple more here. We got some TT offline stuff, but that's all just the players I've talked about. There's not really that many more XP challenges aside from like shooting guard points and unlimited Hawks. They just have to be 3 Hawks players, so it's not really that serious. And then we have Big Blake 50 points, 650 XP. Just jump into rookie and just go off with Big Blake. That being said, being this is a market video, also, if you haven't yet, please do like, comment, subscribe, help your boy out. I'm close to 500 subscribers, so let's try to get me there at some point. That'd be pretty cool. If you've already done this challenge or you don't plan on doing this challenge with 20 Blake Griffin, now's a really good time to sell because he is going to be expensive. So let's go take a look at what his price is at right now. Is he on the Pistons, I think? Yeah. So let's see what Big Blake's price is at. Yeah, if you've already done the challenge, what I recommend doing is, because it's only active this weekend, I recommend just completing the challenge as fast as possible and then putting Blake Griffin up because you can get at least like 6K for him. And then you could turn around next week or literally on Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday preferably when packs are back out, and you can just go rebuy Blake Griffin for like 800 MT. Like, I'm not even kidding. So even if you plan on locking in all the sets and stuff like that, just go sell Blake now, get 6-7K for him, and come up. If you had a bunch of Blake Griffins in your auctions, hey man, good for you. Sell them all right now. They're never going to be higher than this. So as far as like scoring 8 points with a Bulls player, yeah, if you already have like Derrick Rose, that's awesome. But Derrick Rose is like absurdly expensive right now. I recommend just going and grabbing my man Jay Williams. My man Jay Williams is on the cheaper side. You can get him for like 6K. He's actually a super good point guard. I've talked about him in a few other of my market videos. He's one of the better slashing budget guys. He's basically a budget Derrick Rose that can shoot threes. He's not playing any defense, but just run him in your bench unit, score 8 points with him, and you're good. That's it. As far as like Nuggets guys, yeah, you just have to score 10 points with them in like any game mode. So just take whatever Nuggets players you have and then just go and do the same game you're doing on rookie with Blake Griffin to get those 50 points. Just drop 10 points with any of the Nuggets guys. Reggie Williams, like if you have Dikembe, just throw him out there, just get some dunks or whatever. Not really crazy. Now, one thing I did want to talk about is the dunkers guys. Isaiah Ryder. I did a whole gameplay video on him, and it looks like his price hasn't dropped too much. But if you can get Isaiah Ryder around the 50K mark, absolutely pull the trigger on it. He's a really, really good 2-guard. Great defensively, long arms. He's about as good as you can get. As far as Larry Cannon's actually, oh, he's went up in price a little bit, I guess. If you can get him for around 10K, he's an absolute steal. He's a defensive god at the power forward position. He's basically Josh Smith, but he can't shoot threes. But you can put a shoe on him, use the right coach, have a floor general out there, and he has a passable enough 3, and he has a jump shot 4 base, which I will talk about on my next video because I'm doing a gameplay with a guy who has a jump shot 4 base. And jump shot 4 is the same as George Mikan, Latrell Sprewell, CJ McCollum, and Mike Dunleavy. So it's a pretty fast, pretty easy to time release. I don't know what Larry Cannon's upper is, but if you can get him around 10K, he's an absolutely great budget power forward, especially because there's not very many of them. So let's talk about some of the flash guys, because that's like the whole point I made this video for. I did a whole gameplay on Gilbert Arenas, so shout out to you if you watched it. He's not worth this price. I promise I'm about to sell mine. Oscar Robertson, Great dribble moves. Not that great of a point guard, but he's actually pretty good and really usable. And to be honest with you, him and Darren Williams are probably the best options in that price range. So if you're looking to upgrade at point guard and you have about, I don't know, 50 to 60K that you want to get rid of, Oscar Robertson isn't a bad idea. I just wouldn't recommend spending that much when there's a guy out that's better, who I'll talk about in like 1 second. And that's Richie Guerin. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I could not be saying that. Yeah, he's going for about 20K. Let me see exactly how cheap my man Richie is going for, because he is absolutely incredible. And I recommend, if you're on a budget and you need an elite point guard, Richie Guerin would be the guy I would grab 100%. Like, he is absolutely out of this world. He's so good. Looks like his price has gone up. People know. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. DBG and Ty both made videos on this before I could even touch it on my account. But whatever, it is what it is. 20K, absolute steal for Richie Guerin. I'm not kidding with, like, when I say that he is, like, if we're gonna go compare him, he actually registers out as a shooting guard, so I can't really compare him directly. But Richie Guerin is absolutely absurd. He's 6'4", he has good stats, he has an elite 3 ball. Like I said, he has that jump shot 4 base with a release 6 upper. It ends up being really, really nice. Same base as like Mike and Sprewell, McCollum, and Dunleavy, but he's got the same upper as like Doug Collins and Rafe LaFrentz. And it works a lot better on a small frame point guard like him than it does on Rafe, for sure. I haven't used Doug Collins, so I can't say for sure if it works as well as him. That being said, Tim Duncan is absolutely incredible, but at the same time, do you really want to deny yourself 300K? I saw someone paid 700K on Xbox for this guy yesterday. That is absurd. Like, absolutely crazy. I can't even believe that happened at all. That's insane. John Stockton is just slightly worse version of Gilbert Arenas. So if you have Gilbert Arenas, it's not a terrible idea to just slang him and go get John Stockton. Like, I'm not even kidding. It legitimately, you can net yourself 150 to 200,000 MT just by doing that, because Stockton's available for literally like 100K. That's not a terrible idea. And even worse, like a little slightly worse version of Stockton is Richie Guerin, like, who's just almost as good. Now, if you're looking for like an extreme budget option guy, Robert Pack is actually incredible, and you can get him for like 4K. And this is probably the Nuggets dude I would do the challenge with, honestly. Robert Pack is really easy to score points with. He is a little bit on the small side, but if you've used Robert Pack in 2K, like, you know how good he is. His 3-pointer isn't elite, but it's as good as John Wall's. His jump shot's a little bit better. I got the computer open. Let me check his base out real quick. Let's see, what's he running with right now? He's got jump shot 18, which is the same as Manu Ginobili and PJ Brown, Sam Cassell, but it is the same as Manu. And then he's got the upper's not great. It's the same as Al Harrington and Dan Marley. Actually, Dan Marley's is fine. So he's a really good card, especially for like a budget option that you can pick up for like 3K. You can get him for even cheaper, and he runs in limited. He plays good defense. I'm not going to do a gameplay with him, which is why I'm going in depth and talking about him right now instead. He has good badges, relentless finisher. He has consistent finisher, so he's got a lot of finishing badges, all in gold. He's got quick first step, space creator. He does have hot zone hunter. Granted, he's going to be better as like a mid-range point guard. He even has like silver pickpocket, silver floor general, and dimer. And if you put the work in, you can upgrade a lot of his badges too. You can give him like downhill, handles for days, tight handles, and unpluckable, so he can be an absolutely elite point guard. Another guy I want to talk about is Andre Karolinko. Andre Karolinko is very disappointing. The main reason he's disappointing is because defensively he's absolutely elite. Like, he's great defensively. He's got pickpocket, pick dodger, chase down, defensive leader, heart crusher, interceptor, intimidator, all gold. He's got pogo stick, trapper, and then when it comes to like silver stuff, he's got dimer. He does have silver rim protector, which you can upgrade, and he has silver brick wall. As far as badges you can add to him, he has like relentless finisher, some consistent finisher, like some finishing badges, stuff like that. I'm going to get made fun of in the comments for stumbling over my words right there, but it's all good. You can also give him like downhill, handles for days, quick first step, space creator, tight handles, unpluckable, and floor general. The problem I have with it is that Andrei Kirilenko is typically like a good shooter in 2K. They did kind of switch up his jump shot a little bit. He has, let me take a look here just to give you guys correct information. Jump shot 29, which is the same as Zion and Antonio McDyess. Oh, it's Danny Granger's jump shot. Okay, Danny Granger's jump shot is actually good. His upper is gross though. It's Bill Walton and Kurt Rambis. Like it's released 21. But at the same time, he does have a 83. You can't put corner specialist on him. I wish you could at least put that on him. He'd be a lot more usable, and he only has a 67 driving dunk. But he has a 91 block, 87 rebound. He's got decent speed as well. Yeah, his tendencies are okay too. 80 pass intercept, 85 contest, 85 block. If you need like a defensive specialist, Andrei Kirilenko's solid, but at the same time, like he looks like he's going about the same as Richie Guerin. So it might not be a terrible idea to just sell this guy right off the bat, just because he's not really worth 20K. Like you could sell Andrei Kirilenko for 20K and then go buy Larry Kanan for slightly less, or if you need like more of an offensive threat, you can go buy Bargiani or Rafe LaFrance for like a fraction of the cost. Daryl Dawkins is basically the same as like Moses Malone. Like he's not very great, to be honest with you. Only that 72 mid-range, that does hurt him quite a bit. He's got a 95 standing dunk and a 90 driving dunk, but only a 45 ball handle. His rebounding stats are out of this world. His speed is very low. He does have 64 lateral quickness, which is decent. He's not bad. Honestly, if you're in need of like a defensive stopper at center, especially if you're playing against like the CPU and doing CPU challenges and stuff like that, he's not terrible. Like he's really not. He has okay badges too. He has like relentless finisher, box and gold, rebound chaser gold, worm gold, consistent finisher, gold brick wall, and then putback boss. As far as like upgradable badges, you can give him pretty much every defensive badge in the game. Tireless defender, post move lockdown, pogo, rim protector. Well, I guess not all of them, but you can give him a pretty decent amount. Even Showtime and Giant Slayer. But if you need someone to help you out with like CPU based challenges, you just need like a big man to clog up the lane and play defense and stuff like that, like he's really not that bad, honestly. And you can pick him up for like pennies on the dollar, like 2K. But like I said, I recommend selling Gilbert. I recommend selling Oscar Robertson. You know how 2K is with point guards this year. We're going to be getting new point guards literally every week. It might not be a terrible idea to just move on from Big Gil right now, just because I don't think he's that much better than like John Stockton, Darren Williams, and Chauncey Billups. And to be honest with you, Richie Guerin is absolutely incredible as well. And if you batch him up, he's almost better than Gilbert Arenas. That's just me, though. Even though I did do the Gilbert Arenas gameplay, I said in the gameplay that I don't think he was worth that price. So, with that being said, guys, I really hope everything works out for you guys in Limited this week. Keep on the lookout for some of these cards. If you ever see them going for like what under their value, then I would probably pick them up right then and there. I don't think they're ever really going to go up in value. Like none of these guys are going up in value at any point. So that being said, the other thing I wanted to say is, I've said it a bunch of times, but if you're not using your badges, sell them. They're going for quite a bit. Like if you have like some gold floor generals, you know, they're going for about 9-10K. If you already have a couple guys with 4 general, it's kind of pointless. Silver badges are huge. They're always very expensive, just because they're the middle ground. You know, you need them to actually level up. So if you got any like silver range extenders going for about 30K. I believe, I don't think I have any gold ranges left. Yeah, I don't. I sold them. They're going for about 50K right now. So bronze badges are going for quite a bit. Do I have any bronze range? I do. Okay. Bronze range is going for about 23K. Yeah, 23, 15, about 10 to 15K is what it's actually going for. So if you want to get rid of those, now's a good time. Flexible release is always going for. Honestly, just sell all your steady shooter badges. You're never going to put them on any of your players, and you might get 1,000 or 2. Like if you don't want to sell your badges and you like to badge up players, that's cool. Like I totally understand that. but at least go and sell all the steady shooters, like, because you can at least net yourself like 10k. Like, I have like 4 steady shooters. I could probably sell them all for what, 1300. Yeah, and I could get like about 6k roughly. And then I think I have like some silver steadies and stuff, which might be going for a little bit more. Yeah, silver steady I can get about 2800 for, so I can net myself an extra 20k because I have some gold steadies too. So other than that, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. I hope this video helps you a little bit. Definitely go pick up Richie Gearin if you're in need of a point guard at the budget option for sure. And if you're on an extreme budget, Robert Pack's absolutely incredible. Don't forget to go play some triple threat offline. Honestly, there's some pretty good rewards up there. Like Chuck Person is actually pretty good. He's decent. He'll hold it down for you defensively. Obviously, like 200 wins, you get like Marbury and stuff, and then as you go up higher, you can get like Oladipo, who I haven't got a chance to use, but I've heard he's pretty good. So we'll see. JaVale McGee's decent at center too. So anyways, guys, this has been the video. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers. Take it easy, guys.